contest we'll unite, fighting evil with all our might. When the battle calls our name, we'll rise up and play the game. Forge from Uru, strong and bold, hero stories to be told. Mystic hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies fall as we stand tall. Uru warriors, heed the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Uru warriors, strong and true, together we'll see it through. Standing tall despite how much you fall. Skill issues haunt us, but we answer the call. Climbing ranks with dreams so bright, only to slide back down each night. In the realm of Uru where we stay, mastering the art of losing our way. We fight with all our Uru might, yet end up back where we started the fight. Mystic hammer's armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies laugh as we rise and stall. Uru warriors, heed the call. In this realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. We defend with all as we fall and true. Together we'll see it through the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Accept our trash as we fall and rise. Uru warriors reaching for the skies. Oh, embrace the chaos, the thrill of the chase. Skill issues abound in this endless race. Back to the bottom where we belong. The tilt is real, it claims the strong. We are
Hey, good day. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Well, we're making it. We haven't made it yet. Right now, we're breaking in the middle of the day, finding some good time to hang out, knock out half a Necro path, get some good chill in before I'm going to take a weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Hope you're doing well. What up, Ghost Runner? Coming in first, dude. Yes, my man. Good to see you, Ghost Runner. Amit, good to see you. Zemo, first like, much appreciated, brother. Almost first, but first like, first in our hearts? Question mark? I don't know about that. What up, Weak Hero? Good to see you. Hake, let's go, my man. What's up, Peaceful? Good to see you, Amit. How you doing today? How's life so far? How's it going? How's Friday treating you? I don't think anyone's at Saturday yet. I don't even think India's at Saturday yet. They're close, but not quite yet. So we're here. Happy Friday to you, ladies and gentlemen. And today, well, we got a basic fun time planned. We got ourselves a little stash of revives. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do today, but I'm gonna save the Coles challenge for last. We'll do that one last. But yeah, for right now, Karina's challengers today, we got 20-ish revives in the overflow. We got a stash. We should be all right. This one's fairly straightforward. You can see I got an incursions run going. You know, I was just having some fun knocking it out with maybe a couple rank 4 candidates there. I don't know, TBD. We'll talk about that as we get into the mix. What's up, Minnow? Good to see you, my man. Happy Friday. Just waiting for my stream. Hey, let's go, bro. Cheers. Oh, 1 second. I'm deafened. The Discord, of course, is open. Cheers to you, sir. Appreciate that love and support. All right, we got our sound fixed. That always gets wacky. And we're good. Let's get the Discord link into the chat. Good to see you, Minnow, my man. Hope you're doing well. Mini Necro Friday, that's right, baby. It's 11:30 in India. I thought so. I'm working on getting it ingrained. I work with some people over there, so. All right. What's up, Stink? Let's go. Stink 777. Ah, what a beautiful number. Feels so complete. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Okay, everything's caught up. Everything's caught up. Okay, we're locked in. Let's go. We got the small incursions path going. War. Do we want a war? How we doing? Oh, we are not winning this war. That's for sure. I've never seen so many people take it so easy on off-season wars. Like, just go have fun. Okay, we're going into Necropolis. We're doing the Karina's Challengers. It's a pretty straightforward team. Let's find us the Abyss. No, not the Abyss. Necropolis. That's my rough team for the science path and the AW thing. I did do that yesterday on this account. Knocked it out. It was fairly straightforward. Negasonic gave me some issues that were very frustrating. All right, we're going Bones, of course. Guillotine's going to be our main clearer. We want to bring her synergies of Warlock and Ultron. That's going to help the team significantly. And then for our Void, we will be, or for Diablo, we'll be bringing this 5-star Void. And this is the team. This is the team. What's up, Arun? Good to see you. What's Micro Necro run? We're going to do this one, the Karina's Challengers. This is not the last one. I have one more after this that will give me my tier 7 for my rank 4. But that said, I said we would finish them all and then get a Titan, or we'd open Titans. But based on how things have worked out, it's looking like we'll have a Titan opening today. The third challenge, or the last one, won't give me enough to make another crystal, given what we've had. So I think after the run today, we're going to pop a couple Titans. That will give me my best handle for next week. Because next week, we're going to do the last path. It's looking like Tuesday right now. And when we do that last path, I'm hoping to have all the materials I need to rank for the champion of choice. Whose choice? Your choice. Whoever's here when we finish that run on Tuesday, I'll probably put the poll up maybe during the day, actually. Maybe I'll run it a couple times. Whoever you guys choose out of the 4 options I give you will go to rank 4, provided I have the materials at the end of the stream or as soon as I have them. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a fun time. I think you guys are going to be intrigued by the options I give you. I already have a couple ideas, and I will say this, you will get a choice on a pretty unique rank 4, no matter what way we go. So, looking forward to that. Dimensional is done, Amit. We did Dimensional last time. Next one is Cullsworthy and God, so it's going to be Odin, Serpent, Titania, Absman, that path over there. I wanted to get Spidey 2099 out of the way. That's really what drove this decision. I hate the Spidey 2099 fight. I'm so annoyed by it after last time. What up, Triple Z? Good to see you. Happy Friday, brother. What up, Trill? What up, Rajat? Good to see you all. Spidey annoys me. I want to get it done. The last challenge may have some annoying fights, but we've got good champs for it. I have a rank 3 Odin on this account. My Serpent's not highly ranked. I've got a high enough ranked Absman. I got some good champs, but we're going to have some Odin fun next week. Until then, let's get this done. All right, Rajat, let's see what you got. I have the following awakening gems: 2x mutant, 1 science, tech, skill, mystic, and generic. Also about 50k units. Heart of Fire can potentially be a fun time. Rajat, it sounds like you're winning. It sounds like you won Heart of Fire. I hope that's a wild list of gems, bro. That's crazy. I mean, I guess I've had that over time. Now let's get this keyboard out of the way. I've had that over time, but certainly not now. I've burned 2 mutants because I awakened Dazzler and Sinister, and I did a science, 2 science? Probably 2 science for Photon and Titania, so that's 4. And then I gave Kushala 1, so that's 5. So, oh, excuse me. Presuming that you haven't used them, that makes a lot of sense. All right. That's crazy. That sounds like a fun time. I am curious to see what the rest of the pool looks like. I know that I've heard rumors of Hulkling, but I honestly still think it's Annihilus. I think it's Annihilus. That's what my gut tells me, and I've learned over time, Sometimes it's very good to follow your brain. Most of the time, you want to think through what you do. But sometimes there's the intangible of the gut feel. There's a reason they say that your gut is like your second brain. And those two things tie and work together, by the way, physically speaking. So gut health, important. I'm working on it myself. But when your gut tells you you should make this decision, a lot of times you should make that decision. And that's me with this. I'm sticking with the Nihilist. I think he's coming to the game. And I think he's a good ad, honestly. I would want a 7-star Nihilist. Preferably Awakened. Okay. So I think we know what we're doing. All right, we're gonna guillotine, we're gonna void, guillotine, crossbones, guillotine. And we're really just gonna power control the vast majority of these fights. Try to manage charges, some solos maybe, but really just minimizing revives. I think we'll be in a good spot. I do need Relic. That's a great shout. Thank you, Eclipse. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you very much. Hulkling will actually be insane. I'm with you, but I feel like it'll be Thor. Just hope they make him look newer at least. I could see it being Thor. I could see that. I feel like that might be shinier, but it would be worse in the long run. Because I think Annihilus fits the game better than Thor does. I have an Ascended 6-star Thor. I took him up for the Avengers Challenge. Use that as an excuse. And every time even there's been a BG's meta where I've wanted to use him, he just, between kind of needing the AI to play into you between throwing specials and parrying, and him not really countering the hardest of the defenders, I didn't find a good place to use him. So, hey, let's go, Trill. Member for a month. Welcome, my friend. Cheers. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Oh, you have them up there. You already emoted up. I need to understand what this little thing does. What does this mean? Help me understand, YouTube. What are you even doing here? Thank you, Trill. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Let's get some relics going real quick. Which I think was... I guess I should have looked at it, huh? Only the 2 relics. So I'm gonna give one to Ultron, even though I'm not really gonna use him. But Void and Guillotine really need one. So let's go. Eclipse with the big W. Looks like I have relics not on people. So let's just give this to our boy Ultron. And I think we just want the highest ranked relic, right? So let's give her this. I don't know that she inherently benefits from anything. I don't care. And then Void. I think he likes this one, right? Because it puts a debuff. So let's give this to Void. Double check. Inflicting a power sting. Inflicting a power sting. Not passive. I think we'll just go with that. Power sting. Power sting. We want duration because he wants debuffs up. All that good. Okay. There is what my head says, what my gut tells me, and what my wife says. Only one of these is the right option. Stink. That's funny. Well said. When is 6-star Quake and Magic coming is the question. I wouldn't be shocked if they never show up. But, I don't know, maybe. Thor is too basic in current form. Yes. Yeah, that's well said. That's the right way to say it. Too basic in current form. Doesn't counter the toughest of the defenders. At a free message. Okay, I get you. I get you. Membership message. Well, cheers, Trill. Cheers. 5th Emperor Goku Monkey D. Luffy. Wow. I started this content. That's a name, by the way. That's why I said wow. That's a mouthful for sure. I started this content and stopped midway because of boredom and lazy when repetition. Need a corner hype man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Luffy. We got this. It's time to get in. It's time to get that tier 7. It's time to get after it. Look at Trill hitting all the emotes, baby. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Jay Will? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. We made it. We're making it, bro. We're making it. Yo, what's up, Nugs? This early stream? Yeah, baby. I'm trying to get to the rest of my workday into the weekend. My afternoon is not going to work, so now's the time I could make. Now's the time I could make. Yay, Jay Will hitting all the emotes too. Let's go. Okay, I think we're relicked up. I think we're good. I think we'll probably go just a nice warm-up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go hit war real quick as my warm-up fights, and then we're going in. We'll get after it. I've been yapping long enough. Oh, get a stretch in. Emote gang. You guys are the best. Let's go. Let's get a pause up. Let's go. Pause. Okay, sweet. We go into the special. That, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it. Let's go. Let's go. This is my favorite ones because what I am as well. Trill. I'm glad you like the Jessica Jones. We needed to bring her. We needed to throw some trash cans at some people. We all know who the inspiration is. We all know who the inspiration is, but we all need to throw a trash can once in a while. Let's take this Maestro. This fight might be a little more tricky. He's tactic too, though. He just gets kind of finicky with his AI. I screamed. I used scream on hazard shift, by the way. I was a little impressed at how it went. Okay, let's get those incinerates up. Perfect. That's what we want him to do. Now we want you to throw your heavy. Thank you, sir. Unfortunately, he got glancing up, but it's not the biggest deal. Okay, clam up. That's not what we were looking for, though. There we go, Maestro. There we go, Maestro. Okay, that's actually a perfect transition into Relic, into Pause, into Special 2, into Pause. Come on, Maestro. See how badly he wants to throw that special? So badly he's not going to throw a heavy. Ooh! Get the pause. End the fight. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! You almost had me, bro. Almost had me. All right. That's solid warm-ups. Let's see if we got anything else over here we want to take. I've got Scream on the team. We have this Bullseye over here. That looks like awful, though. Do I want to fight this Nova, though? Not really. Again, we have no shot at winning. I'm calling it good. Excuse me. Let's Necro. You joined Curd Bros ally and gave 3 kills up in the first war? Oh no. Oh no. It's off season. It's off season. It's okay. This is practice time. I've definitely died my chunk this off season. Yo, what's up, Ace? Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. We made it. We're in the process of making it right now. Let's throw some nice boosts on. And let's go get it. Time to power lock, baby. Ideally, we would solo this. Really, if I like 1 or 2 shot it, I'm okay. It's probably like a 2-shot fight. Let's go. I think this is the one where I need to like mix up the hits I make. Yeah, something like that. Let me get my combo shield up. Yo, what's up, Instinct? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Okay, now we can start power locking. I think ultimately I kind of just don't even want them to throw specials, right? Well, there's that. Yeah, and I can do that because then I can power drain, right? Yeah. How does she, I don't remember her like ability accuracy reduction thing she's doing here. Let's go ahead and steal that. Yo, the AFO lurk, let's go. Okay, we're just building up. Ooh, let's do a heavy. Get a little more power. Good to see you, AFO. Lane 2, now practicing lane 3. Very nice. Climb up, let her throw heavy. Build a little bit of power. All right, now we've hit damage phase. Now we're building up. Now we're doing guillotine things now. Okay. Use this. Yo, what's up, Laser? Good to see you. What's up, Frosty? Happy Friday. Took Serpent on 46. Okay. With a low health Shathra. 1 revive. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need some options for that fight, man. I mean, you saw the bans today. That's going to be the season for sure. People are definitely targeting that Serpent ban now that Kushala's on the blacklist and they don't have to hit Onslaught either. Yeah, they're definitely hitting that ban. Build some power. We will take this advantage though. Use the relic. This is, by the way, a rank 1 Deathless Guillotine right now. Or Deathless Guillotine, my goodness. Gilly 2099. A little more power. There we go. Feel like I'm ready if your number's called? Let's go. Let's do those couple. Okay. Let's get those gone. And now I think we really want to avoid specials as much as possible. She also does more block damage. So there's that factor too. Like, how diabolical is that? 4 hits into a heavy, into the block. Yeah, it's Necro time, baby. These last couple challenges are some of the more fun. We got dimensional beings out of the way, so that means we're in a good spot. Took a little bit of risk there going for that parry. Pushed that the wrong way. It was dumb to do it that way. Cole-worthy Mutant Master was most fun. Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to do Cole last. Granted, you know, I'm not really looking forward to fighting Airwalker and Vision with a rank 4 Ascended Absman. But, you know, these charges are getting real low out there. Yo, what's up, Miz?
Hello, servers are down for you too, right?
No. I mean, I'm in Necropolis right now, so let's hope not.
Because I closed the game, I opened it up again, and it just said that servers are down for emergency maintenance.
Oh, bro. If this stream gets crashed because of emergency maintenance, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. I've reopened it 3 times and it said the exact same thing.
Oh, no. Dang, guys. Dang.
Yep. It went down for emergency maintenance. I just typed it in your chat. I was like, what the heck just happened?
Can you imagine if we had a
Yeah.
playable game? How awesome that would be. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Like where
That'd be
inputs
awesome.
worked and AI worked, and you could, I don't know, take 2 or 3 hours out of your freaking busy workday on a Friday to try to entertain some people and have some fun and have a functional game. That just sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic. They had a bugged offer.
Well.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that they're going to tear the game down for a bugged offer. Oh, that's
Yeah.
aggravating.
It is
Aggravating.
But at least they're doing something though. Like, at least they're finally doing things that they should be doing when they should be doing them. Almost. But that is very frustrating. That is very frustrating.
Hopefully.
Dang.
I mean, if it's a bugged offer, I'll push back on you because don't release a bugged offer and
I
then
agree.
Yeah.
100%.
do the thing, right? But
I mean,
yeah, if it was some other fix that needed to be done that didn't have to do with them screwing up in the first place, then yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'm on board.
I'm still of the opinion that they need to do the whole 3+ hour maintenance every 2 weeks or monthly. I think that would be pretty good in my opinion.
I agree. I was saying that, so Abdo was in here, and that's what I was saying too, because you and I have discussed this. We've discussed it openly, in fact, on stream, and we agree completely. Like, take whatever scheduled time you need and set it aside and make this progress. And he was saying basically that there's no value in it, which seems strange to me. It would seem like there would be some value in it, but I don't know. I'm not in their weeds, right? I can't actually tell what of their time would be valuable or not.
You would think that it would be
It is an offer
valuable
too,
because,
by the
like,
way.
I've
It
seen
is
other
absolutely
games.
an offer that caused the crash. There was an issue with an offer that sent out a surplus of Tier 7 basic catalysts. While the game team investigates a way to remedy this issue, we'll be putting the game into emergency maintenance.
Oh, they gave out a lot of Tier 7?
Yeah. Somebody in my PG had 2, and then after the offers, he had, I think, 8.
What? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's game breaking. Okay, that makes sense, but still. Yeah, no,
The funny thing is, it was only in the $30 deal as well. So, like, I'm not sure how much he spent, but I'm assuming he spent quite a little amount and then just got, like, nearly 2 new rank 3s. Or not even nearly, like 2 full new rank 3s. Rank 4s.
Yeah, they'll be taking that back.
What's up, Tariv? Good to see you. Build your own bundle. Got you. Okay. So understood. You know what it is? If any of you have seen Office Space, right? Someone put the decimal place in the wrong place. That's how we got here. Right? That's how we got here. But yeah, it's a bummer. Yeah, exactly. MP RIP indeed. Good to see you, Tariv. They should do the Tuesday night for 3 hours every other week. Yeah, whatever helps. Honestly, like, help me help you. Just tell me what you need to put maintenance into the game, and like, we as a community will work through it and try to support. Right? If you come and you're like, listen, we want to shut down for X hours every Y interval, I think most of us, crazy sides, you know, into their own place, are gonna go like, yeah, I'll break my addiction for 8 hours this time. I'll break my addiction for 3 hours every other week. Like, whatever I need to do, no problem, because we want the game to work. I want parry to work when I hit parry, and I want dex to work when I hit dex, and I want block to work when I hit block, and I just want those things to function. I can't tell you how many times I'm just getting whacked in the face when I'm holding the button. I'm tapping the screen, bro. I just want it to work. So what do you need from us? We'll do it.
I was saying, like, solo leveling is a game that I play, mobile game, and they go down like monthly for like 8 hours. Kabam used to do scheduled maintenance, and then they stopped. But I think if they go back to it, I think it would probably be more beneficial than not. But I don't know.
Right. I feel like it would have to be.
People disagree.
I feel like even you were like, listen, we're going to use that time just to reboot servers. Like, technology wants to be reset. Or it needs to be reset, or it has issues. Like, just, there's got to be some value added time you can find as a company that you could do every 3 hours over some interval. I'm telling you, there's got to be something that can be done. Oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Good to see you, Bryce. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, it is what it is. We're all in it together now. Nugs is with me, by the way, on Office Space. That is a great movie. Isn't the current meta they run... Wait. The current meta they run is off server. Like, they fix bugs, do update private server, then launch after testing to avoid this maintenance. That's my understanding of it, but whatever that process is, I think we have demonstrable evidence that it's not doing great. So there's got to be room to improve it in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so instead of launching it in the background and then transitioning, like, spend those 3 hours actually doing it and then testing it and then making sure things work, and like, have a fake account buy an offer and make sure it's not 1,750 tier 7 instead of shards. Yeah, we could do that.
Hey, Truth, hear me out. Let's play Scribblio.
Listen, as much as I would love to work through that, If we can't make this thing turn here in a subset of minutes, I literally have like a pile of work on my plate that I pushed to later in the day to do this. So I'm gonna shift gears into like making money that I'm not gonna spend on this game till you can stop doing this. So
Man, I
Let's
bought
make it
I bought
happen.
the deal. I think I should be
Yeah, I
able
bought
to
the
allow
deal
to
too.
rank for my. They should let
I
me
should be
rank for my
compensated with
15 and my loot
1,756
tricks.
basic. I will rank up every bad champion in the game, and
Bro,
they'll never know.
My
There you
ISO
go.
queen, my goat.
Good to see you, puppy. Good to see you, Ham. We got Strange on the call and Subdude as well. It's popping now. It's amazing. When the Necro was on, the lurk was strong, but now that it's dead, I guess we got to sit here and talk about potentially playing Scribble.
I was
Where's
doing
the- where's-
I was
where's
doing
the
an
link?
abyss run, bro. I was just
No,
playing.
Yeah, he
Bro,
got. he got
I'm
it.
fresh boosted into Necropolis, bro. Had a good run with my rank 1 Gilly 2099, and you know that didn't stick. You know I'm going back in at 0, unboosted, right? If I'm not
so
dead.
sad.
Oh,
Dude, I just finished the Joe Fix-It fight. It was like a 5-minute fight. Now I'm just gonna have to go back in, do the whole thing again.
What's
Dude,
up,
I
Zoe?
used
Good to see you.
not-
Wait, should I send
Joey.
the Scribble link forward to see?
We won't
I
shut
got
down the
6
game to
bugs.
fix Battlegrounds causing the game to crash, but we will shut it down immediately if a bug overwhelmingly benefits players. It is funny, but to be honest, like, I don't know how hard it is for them to undo 1700 tier 7 basic. So I understand. Like, I don't want them to have to waste time fixing this down the road either. I don't want to be disciplinary like that. But what I'd like to see is the whole ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure mindset in like this entire game. That's what I'd like to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude, I'm
You got
just
24
sad
points off
'cause
Barrow.
that was
Nice,
a-
MP. Game's perfect.
It was like a
Afo out there
god
trolling.
run.
What's up,
I got
Debo?
6 cosmics on Twitter. I was so sad.
Turn it off, turn it back on. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just power cycle it all. Power cycle the game once a week. This whole thing runs smoother. I'm telling you. I power
Little
cycle my
hamster.
computer at least like every second or third time I stream or day, kind of roughly. And I power cycle my phone every time before I start to play this game. And we shut the game down multiple times while we're playing it, right? So it's like the same principle. Blanket compensation at this point, I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to beat them up for that. I just want the game to work. I don't care about the compensation. I care about the game working well.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
I'm gonna dip and go
Yusafa,
play Scribblio. So I'll
the
see you
man
guys
who
around.
speaks with his wallet
No, you gotta
from
start
up
one
there
game.
at deck size #1. How are you doing this
No,
fine Friday?
I'm not deck size #1, man. I'm not the
What?
the BDE. Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
no.
replaced. Yeah,
What?
yeah, I'm no longer BDE 1.
Wait, I'm feverish. I'm not hearing what I think I'm hearing. I think something's
I know,
up.
man. I'm even less good looking now too, as well. So I've lost my BDE 1, and I'm not as good looking as I was the day before.
That is rough. How is it
Lies.
feeling to feel a little more human?
Oh man, I feel a little bit more like Truth and Captain Judah every day.
Oof. Oof. Dude, I need some aloe on that one. That was a burn and a half.
So honestly, I bought the 4 bundles, choose-your-own bundles, without even knowing that this was all going on, and
Oh, okay.
I was going to go check out my frags in my my inventory, and I was taking it back just like everybody else, man. I mean,
Yeah.
having 6,000 T7B in your stash, Jesus.
Oh my
I am
god.
I am
Oh
so
my
I am
God.
so glad. I am so glad they shut down the game. I am so glad because
Yeah.
it would have just fucked everything up.
Yeah, no, that's
that's
fair.
game breaking.
It's
That's
fair.
game breaking.
I agree
Yeah.
with where we're at. I'm just annoyed that we had to get here, especially given like all the stuff I was complaining about. So I'm over it. We move on. Yeah, exactly, Afo. We're reclaiming the time. This is exactly why I'm only playing BGs for tokens, by the way. This is exactly why. So
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
You'll always
it
be
is.
number one in
It
my
is. It's gonna
heart,
talk
man.
to you all
There you
anyway,
go.
no matter what.
There you go,
Regardless.
Jason. Yeah, my boy, man.
You guys,
Oh.
you guys want to know something? Did you know TGI Friday means Thank God it's Friday.
Wow.
Wow, misery. That's
Wow.
amazing.
Tell me you're not like tell me you were born in the 2000s without telling me you were born in the 2000s, because you obviously didn't watch TGIF on television like the rest of us silver hairs here did. So
Or did you not
yeah,
go to
we
the
had that
restaurant?
worked out.
I died a little inside right now.
Dang.
Let's catch up on some stuff. MP, I'll tell you about the work stuff later. It's fine. Laser, too expensive to play employees to test software. Let it test for free. There's some balance to that, to be honest. I actually don't mind that, but I would prefer it to be communicated. Shut down the night. I'm with you, Luffy. I'm with the testing. Offer was bugged. People was abusing it. Yep, that's why we're here. What's up, Nick? Good to see you. Just donated points. I donated a death in Necropolis. I was so ready.
You me alright, aye.
Puppy wants to get banned. Yo, what's up, McGee?
Yo, Truth, how we doing, brother?
Puppy's trying to get banned. Puppy's looking for every reason to see if he can just not play this game anymore.
I don't think it was a bug, though.
Blowing it, see if it works. Joey knows. Joey knows, bro. Super Nintendo. My boy will bring me. We gotta have a 64 in the house. We still play. He'll bring me this cartridge and he'll be like, "Dad, like it needs your magical blow into this cartridge." And I'll give him the process and do it. And I'm telling you, 99% of the time, it works. Why? Because I'm a professional. I had to do that for years. You guys have any idea how many hundreds of hours I have into making video game cartridges work?
I've heard you were good at professionally blowing.
Is that what you heard? I was waiting for someone to take it there. There's a reason I was trying to dance around saying that word. Yeah, it's true. When it comes to video game cartridges, I am a professional blower.
Who bought the deals in? Did you buy them?
I did. And I just want to state that I don't believe it was a bug. I think somebody just fat fingered the wrong reward.
Probably.
Yeah. Decimal in the wrong spot.
Kabam Pinwheels put a post out, 10 bans coming for those who have.
They did. Yeah, they Kabam did post in the Discord, and Joman, I saw your question. Yeah, this was an offer issue, and they had to shut down the game to keep it from having to unwind something for that they probably might not be able to ever unwind.
10 bans as well.
And bans and all that stuff. Let's just avoid it. Let's avoid it. Yusafa's the one who bought all the T7. Justice for Yusafa? I don't know about that. I appreciate that, Bryce. I try, man. I'm learning every day. You can learn, bro. You can learn. You keep going.
Yusafa, come on.
The stock market crashes and Yusafa no longer BDE. Is that what happened, Yusafa? Is this tied? Is this a tariff issue?
No. So Walt always been right behind me, right? Walt has always been right there, and it always depends on whether or not you get the new 7-star coming out the pre-release bundle. And I'm not too interested in Spider-Woman, so I'm not investing too heavily or spending too much money for Spider-Woman. But he ended up getting her, so now he's number 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
You know what? I was secretly hoping that they were going to perma ban my account, so I wouldn't have to play this stupid game anymore.
It's so funny. I used to. Oh, sorry, McGee. Go ahead.
So just deep down, he probably was, because in that way, the game is addictive. So sometimes I wish I didn't play it as well, but I can't help playing it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I feel that for sure. The addiction's real. It says that in my bio thing on YouTube. It's not lost on me. But still being in that space, like I still put my heart into it, to what Yusafa's talking about. And the place I used to work, I put so much heart in every day, and it was such an imbalanced place because there was no, it was not a healthy environment. There wasn't a lot of motivation for people to want to care. And so the teamwork imbalance was wild. And so I was just driving. And at some point I got to the joke of like, this place would never do me the favor or gift of firing me. Like, I wish, can you please, I can't do something to get myself fired, but can you please just release me from this pain every day of wanting to come here and care in a place that just doesn't care about where they're going and try to drive people and lead people and grow people in that environment? And lo and behold, by the way, they never did. They never did fire me. They never freed me from it. And in fact, I gave the longest heads up I've ever given at an organization to let them know I was leaving, and they still didn't fire me. There are places that will fire you if you let them know you're leaving. I was
On
like,
the spot,
hey,
yeah.
I'm gonna be leaving in like, unless we can square some things away, I'm probably gonna leave in, you know, like 4 or 5 months. And they were just like, yeah, okay. I worked through my time for 5 months and was like, hey, like, do you have replacement plans? And they're like, no, we'll get it worked out. I'm like, are you sure? You sure that's how you want that to go? And man, it was wild, bro. Wild times.
Well, good on you for not just sitting on your hands and not doing anything for 5 months. That's good on you.
No, I couldn't do that. They were confused, honestly, Yusafa. My last week, I ended through a quarter. I wanted to work through a quarter because it was very much driven that way in intervals. And last week I'm in there and it was same as every other week 13 before. I'm strapping the campus on my back. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it and finish the best we can. And they were just like, but you're leaving. I was like, yeah, so wouldn't you want to finish as strong as possible? Like, I'm not trying to limp across the finish line. That's what my exit interview on Monday's for. Like, until then, we got stuff we got to crush out. And hopefully, it at least left people in a different frame of mind than before. Because I think you should finish strong.
What the big question, though, for you is, did you blow out the quarter?
What do you mean?
Did you blow it out professionally?
In terms of what? I'm trying to understand what you mean by blowing it out.
you guys are missing it.
Excuse me. Yeah, that was the joke going over my head. And Yusafa continuing to burn me about my video game cartridge blowing capabilities. Yeah, Minnow, here we are. We're here busted. I'll probably hang out for another, I don't know, 15 max, worst case. Maybe a little bit less than that, but we'll see. We're chatting it up, having a good time. You're in the same boat, Trill says. I wish my company would fire me and make my day. It's such a sad state to be in. I hope that you can try to make the most of it and try to be an encouragement to the people around you. Because it's a tough environment, right? You know you're not the only one feeling that. And that's just, you know, if we're gonna get in something and you want to believe in something and you want to push toward a goal together, you want to be in a team, like people pushing and not having to drag people along. And you know, as I would talk about in my organization, the two types of people, you have the here's why we canters and the how can we doers. And it's a very natural human state to be a here's why we can't. We almost all can see clearly roadblocks. These things are all going to be reasons why this is going to be difficult to accomplish. And you're not wrong. Absolutely, those things are there. But the mindset of, okay, so how can I work around those things? How can I overcome those things? It's such a more rare thing. But man, if we could get more of that going on in this country, in this world, at our organizations, work would be a lot more fun. A lot more fun. A lot more enjoyable.
I concur. Do you know how long it normally takes for these emergency maintenances?
No. It can be anywhere from a handful of minutes to a couple hours at times. I don't know.
So, Misery, what I would say, if I were Kabam, what I would do is I would, first of all, in order to lift the emergency maintenance, they would have to identify the people who bought the bundle to begin with, which shouldn't be too hard because it had only been like live for like 30 minutes. Once they figure out who bought the bundle, most likely what they'll do is they'll remove the emergency maintenance, open it up to everybody but those who bought the bundle, and keep the ones who bought the bundle in temporary maintenance while they figure out what cats to remove or what rollbacks of what champs. So that's probably what's going to happen. So I bet it's going to be lifted in the next 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Arun says minimum 2 hours. That's interesting. He's got the predictions on there. What's up, Thin? Now we're going to hang out for a few minutes. We're going to hang out and chat a little bit, and then we'll get into the day, man. I took this whole route with Kabam, as I noted a few weeks ago, because I want to reclaim my time. And so, as much as I love hanging out with you all, I obviously am going to have to reschedule this, which means I'll have to shift some time later. And so, the reclamation of time continues, and that's going to be shifted toward work, which MP was asking me about, by the way. I effectively am Thank you, Zemo, for such an intro. I have such a great soundbite coming for you soon. I'm gonna spend some time on that this weekend.
Oh,
I think you're gonna love it. It's gonna be the perfect. It's gonna go just with your Baron Zemo intro every time you come in, and then I'll play that for you, and it's gonna be great.
I cannot wait for that.
What I do for work is I'm kind of a utility player in a sense. Like I work for an organization that deals in technology, specifically around restaurants and point of sale, and different aspects of that. But within the organization, I'm kind of a utility player. So I've worked in various aspects of HR, in leadership, even just in like getting some tasks done, stuff like that. So I'm kind of a, where do you need me? I can help. Right now, my primary push is helping improve the organizational culture and teamwork and bond people together. And so we're working through that, and it's been a busy couple of weeks down that road, but it's been great. It's been satisfying because it's very unique the way that we're approaching it, which I don't want to go too far into, especially because some of those people are becoming aware that I have a YouTube channel, and I am trying to diligently hide it, but this is the internet, and I can only hide things for so long. We're trying to merge together and get everyone looking at the same goal, approaching it the same way, and getting to know each other and building a stronger team bond while we do it. Improve camaraderie. That's my primary focus right now.
What would be the consequences of them like finding your YouTube channel and stuff?
Nothing. There is no consequence. It's simply this is a very private thing. I'm not it's just a private thing, and I have, even my best friends know I do this, but they've never been given access. I've never been like, hey, here's my channel. This is a thing I do. That's just not, not to say a different world, but it's just not one I've been comfortable inviting people into. So, especially because if you love someone, I wouldn't have them download this game. No offense, Kabam. But I don't want them getting sucked into this thing, bro. This addiction, as McGee was noting, and it absolutely can be at times for many of us.
So as some of you guys may know, I work for a large IT company, right? Dell Technology, and I tried to a couple months ago to get Kabam to partner or do a business development activity with Dell to promote the platform on PC.
Okay.
And
that makes sense.
Well, I mean, you have a large PC company, Dell builds PCs, if you guys have known that. And they were going to be launching MCOC on Steam. So you think it'd probably be a good, a symbiotic relationship. But that never came to fruition because I don't think that they're going to pursue the PC game on Steam anymore. But
really?
I was not nervous. I was not nervous at all about them about my company knowing about my YouTube channel or anything like that, or what I do in the in my hobby time. But
yeah. No, I mean, ultimately at some point I'll be more public about stuff, but this has just been, I don't know. Let's put it this way. When I was young, I forced myself, when I went to college, where I dropped out of shortly thereafter as the JUCO dropout, unlike the rest of you educated, universified people, I forced myself into public speaking. I took a public speaking class because it was something I was never comfortable with. I was never the person who wanted to be at the forefront of a room, in the center of attention. It's not something I'm still comfortable with. And so the stream in that way is kind of weird because you're kind of doing that. But it's the same then in my personal life, right? Like, I'm not one who's like, look at these things I'm doing. I would like to do something cool. I want to do something cool with this community and with this game and all the stuff that we're doing. And Jay, Will, and I have been talking about doing some other very cool stuff that we should probably talk about offline because I'm very interested. But
yeah, we probably should.
Again, I'm shy. It's like a shy thing. I mean, ultimately, just shy is what it comes down to.
It's all right, Truth. I have a GED and a film degree.
Let's go, baby.
What do I do
Let's
with
go. Stink, my man. Hey, yes, bosses, if and when you see this, if any of you are here, I am a good dude per Stink. I appreciate that. And I keep it chill here. I keep it chill there too, by the way. I am very much me when I'm not here. Give him a promotion and more flexible hours. Cheers to that. Yes, 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 I agree. Many raises. Let's do it. Let's do it. You may have not finished college, but do you at least read regularly and seek out new knowledge? Absolutely. I should read more regularly, but I'm big on new knowledge for sure. I think life is a process of ongoing improvement, and you have to seek knowledge to do that. So.
Do you like maths, Truth?
I do to some extent, yeah. I worked a lot in my manufacturing days. I ran the measurement area, and obviously that comes to a lot of math. So we did, geometric dimensioning and tolerancing, blueprint reading, stuff with engineers, and I ran the teams who were the technical experts. In fact, I would argue probably in the couple of handfuls of some of the most brilliant measurement minds in terms of aerospace in the world. And their maths obviously go well beyond me, but I can at least engage with them and have the capability to understand what they're talking about. So that was cool.
It was really cool.
It was a very cool experience. These machines, so it was primarily coordinate measuring machines. It's called a CMM. Or later down the road, we implemented and developed some scanning technology as well. And you're basically, have some of the largest aerospace castings in the world, and you're taking points off of these castings to provide like a picture of what these things look like in three-dimensional space. And many blueprints, what you have blueprints in the world when people build things, 3 pages, 5 pages, 10 pages. We had blueprints that were 80 pages long of breaking these castings down and all the different views of the features and the things that needed to be inspected properly because it's going into an airplane engine.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like a lot of fun. I really like.
What's up, Hoop? I got
rising
you.
stuff.
I appreciate that. There's a great op-ed in the NYT from yesterday talking about many Americans losing their ability to reason because their reading comprehension is around the level of a 10-year-old. That makes sense. Comprehension, that's been noticeable. That was one of the things I was talking about and have been talking about in terms of training. Because, a lot of companies put together like, here's your documentation, right? Here's this reading thing. And I've just been like, reading comprehension has gone down so much. The capability to read, comprehend, and then interpret and apply information is going down significantly. So we need to, we need to visualize things, right? We need to help people, give them visual tools. One of the things I really enjoyed was they're now getting into like VR training stuff where it's like, oh, here's how you can see this thing go together and stuff like that, like super interactive training materials, which is really cool. I think that's going to be great for an organization that can do that the right way.
Yeah, absolutely. When you say that it's fell down to about like the reading comprehension of a 10-year-old, what would that be compared to like before? Like,
that's a good question. That I don't know the answer to. We'd have to look at. Yeah, Ace, that's wild. You enjoy your 6,300 tier 7 basic. Yeah, I guess we know why the game's down. They announce when it's going online. Nah, man, it's just down.
Yeah, I sent a picture of the deal.
Thanks, Luis. Yeah, I see the deal. I mean, I got it. We're all on the same page. It just is what it is. We're here chatting. We're probably going to wrap this up here in a minute. Thank you, Empy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's funny. This is
that's not truth. It's Mr. Milchik. What are you talking about? I actually haven't seen Severance yet, so I don't get that, but I've heard good things.
That is hilarious.
Your example number 1 of diminishing reading comprehension. That's not true, Bryce. You do a solid job. You do a solid job. Parents don't read anymore. Parents don't read to their children. They give them iPads. Do kids even ask parents to read them a story at bedtime? No, that's probably true, right? And a lot of that stuff starts in the home. As much as I don't read as much as I should, I read a lot as a kid, and I have definitely encouraged my son and provided him opportunity, and thankfully he has taken that opportunity and he reads quite a bit. and it's noticeable. You can definitely hear it when he reads around other kids. So
Man,
yeah, he reads a
that
lot of
brings me
books, and
back.
pretty decent comprehension books too. So it's, you know, he may not know what the words mean, but he's at least taking them in and starting to build that in his brain.
Our mom used to put us in these library programs to where if you read X amount of books, then you get like some sort of a prize payout thing or whatever. So like we were we were constantly reading all the time to get the prize, right? Because it was all about the prize. So I kind of did some of it with my kids as well. So that was pretty good.
No, that's good. Good one. The deal was, so Hoopster, they meant to sell like 1,700 tier 7 basic shards, and they sold 1,700 tier 7 basics. So definitely, as you can see, needs to be an issue. Here's a messing up my favorite game mode, Arena. I don't know, we got Troll Me Nugs. I'm not sure what you'd like to call yourself. I see your symbols though. It's weird because children can also teach older adults how to work the internet and social media. That's true.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different type of interaction on a different, in a different way. But we should be balancing those things together, for sure. Still take time to do homework with the kids and go through it all. Even if it's annoying, it's worth sure to make they understand the concepts. Agreed, Curd. We homeschool here. Little Truth, little boyo is homeschooled, so he's worked through that every day. Oh, Sherbons took advantage of things. That's funny. I'm not shocked.
Oh.
The Pizza Hut free personal pizza program. That was a good one.
Wow.
We also, yeah, there was all that cool stuff, man. That was back when the system wanted us to read. Now, I don't know if you watched last stream, which they noted to me couldn't be monetized, which is fine because I don't do ads. But when we went through They Live and all the subliminal messaging and things in the background, you should go catch those 3 minutes because that'll give you some insight into how I view the world.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
When they say that,
Hey,
Look at
Truth,
this
you
picture.
definitely gotta buy the shades for a prop, man. You definitely gotta buy
Yeah,
the shades
that's fair.
for a prop, bro.
That's a good point. I'm gonna make that note.
Yeah.
So you're saying
That's a
Sherbons
good
might
point.
get banned?
Oh, still love reading. That's good to hear. I listen more now than I actually spend time reading, but there's value in physically reading things, and especially physically reading books. As I understand it, the brain kind of interacts differently with screens versus paper. And I think that's something we should pay more attention to and be more cognizant of, especially as we transition kids to more schooling on screens. There's a reason I was never much of a note taker myself. But there was a reason that if I knew something was going to be on an exam or I was going to have an issue with something, I would physically write it down. Because that process engages your brain in a different way. And it's more likely to stick or go in a different way. I don't know what it is. I just know that experientially, taking the time to physically write something changes how it resonates in the brain versus even just reading it on a screen or on a book.
I
How
was
many
always
people
a
know about They
crammer,
Live,
man.
Mr. Rowdy Roddy Piper? Hopefully more after last stream, Hoop. We want people to watch They Live. Let's go. It's a great movie. All right, guys, let's give it one more shot. And I think we're going to call it. I got, it will be an hour. We will have given it some time. We've given it an effort. But it looks like it wasn't meant to be today. Looks like it wasn't. We'll see how the rest of the day shakes out. If I can make it work, I may be back, but I got quite a bit on my plate. So, I don't know. Right now, the plan is to be back Monday for a members stream. We're going to be doing Alliance War and Battlegrounds coaching and or whatever else you guys want to fill the time with. So we can even hop into call and continue the conversations like this. So I'm willing to spend my time how you want to spend your time, but the primary focus will be Alliance War and Battlegrounds. After that, I'll be back Tuesday for what was supposed to be Necro number 4. If I can fit something in between now and then, I don't know. But no matter what, I wish you all the absolute best. I hope you have a great weekend if I don't see you. And until next time, thank you all for being on call, and peace.
Did you see the picture that Yusafa put in your